Good morning, guys. Michelle's able to meet me for shopping today, so yay! It's maybe not quite as sticky today as yesterday. I don't immediately want to turn and go back in the house, but it's, you know, summer. Hey there, Panther. Good morning. Hey, bud. How are ya? You good? Are ya? Everything seems to be in order this morning. Canna lily's looking pretty. I was down there and helped one of the blooms yesterday that was caught in a leaf. And these impatiens, I've gotten a good bit of joy out of them every morning, so I'm glad I put them there. Good morning, Gray. Hey, sweet girl. Yeah, I know, there's no chicken this morning. But hopefully that will work for you. We don't want you to be hungry. No, we don't. It's a good girl. Hi. Hi. Well, the crew's here with the lawnmowers and stuff this morning, but they're not here in the parking lot. There was somebody in our spot when we came in the parking lot, so we parked a little farther away in a different spot of shade today. Although we do realize when we come back every morning, we're no longer in the shade. Well, they've moved here this morning. Maybe they mowed that little patch down the side of the road. I didn't pay attention to the other side and then came onto the trail. Sometimes they come from South Park, I guess, and sometimes they come from this side. Either way, it gets cut, and that's a good thing. Different guy mowing the trail this morning. He mowed a little closer. That's right where that holly tree was that we dug up. So, by the way, it's doing great, but we're not going to plant it till September or October, depending on how wet or dry a fall we're having. Yep, you're not going to plant it until... I'm not going to... There's poison ivy in the area where that hole is. You know, look, you really want to complain about a 1-gallon size pot? Is that too much for you?
It has anything to do with digging.
I think you can handle it. I didn't ask you to go out there at 95 degrees with 109 heat index and dig a hole. Well, not that it matters what I think, but the guys have done a good job today. They really went wider. Well, they have the wider mower this morning for starters. There's a couple places where the kudzu was hanging that they went around, but they've done a good job widening up the path, the grass area again. Wow, they've painted the lines. Must be gonna play on the field tonight. They don't do that unless they're playing. Okay, I cleaned up. I feel like a human being again. Thank you to Dawn for getting out Ruby and making it feel, oh, it's 70, 68. It feels so good in here. Oh, I'm tired out after our walk in the heat today. I bumped up the fan speed. Help cool me down a bit more. So Johnny and his dad drove back from New York last night. And they're home. They got home safely at like 5:45 this morning or something like that. Anyway, there must have been a reason why they decided night was better coming from that direction or whatever. So anyway, Johnny's back in North Carolina. He's planning on coming home Friday evening. So just updating you on him. And then I guess we got, you know, basically 2 full weeks until drop off. Okay, I feel like a new person after that 5-minute ride in the car with the AC on high. I do. I believe this is Michelle's Rogue. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. Is it hot enough for us? Oh, is that another new bag?
Oh, I've had this one. I just wanted something to match.
She's Disney today, but I don't think I've seen the Disney 50. Very cool.
Oh, thank you. I like it that it's gold. Usually it has silver trim.
Sure,
on
sure. Yeah, you like it that it's gold. Go figure. Really? Platinum.
Digger.
But platinum maybe.
Oh yeah, platinum's always good.
Oh, he greeted you right away.
I know, he needs to be adopted.
I think you already have that one.
He could have a brother.
Oh, okay. This is bizarre enough that you just might like it. I don't know who those are. Rhett and Link Snack Universe.
I have no idea, but I love it.
It's bizarre, so it probably is, you'll like it. Meant to be. And dance as though no one is watching. Is that outside or inside, Michelle?
Outside.
Outside? I started looking at this one first. $4. It's galvanized. I guess it's just like, I wonder if, yeah, that's pretty cool. It says clutch down, rev up, set free. How about just press foot? Yep, that's Italian restaurant material. This is the man cave. This is for your beach house. This is clearly belongs in the art museum.
No,
and
it
then
goes in the closet.
I was trying to be kind, Michelle. We have our patriotism and our inspirational sayings. And oh, look at the kittens.
It's good. Oh.
Aww. It's amazing the amount of turnover in the picture frame aisle and how many things get donated and bought in a week. It's just, it's amazing. We're tempted.
I'm gonna be a who.
You're smushing your nose and now make it go. Make it go. There you go. We found some Vaseline glass today. I've got some towels and I bought those couple of outdoor saying, oh, and I got a plastic wicker table just like one of the ones I already have, so now I'll have a matching set. Don will be like, why do you need that? And I'll be, because for my next fountain I'm going to add to the yard someplace. Yeah, it's one of the dwarfs. He's very cute. All right, write this down as something we've not seen up here before. I guess if you can buy books for 50 cents or $1 and you want to do that, you can do that.
This is adorable.
But you're not allowed to need space from me. But it is adorable. But it is adorable. This looks like Michelle's puppy Jarvis, so it's going home with her. Okay, how much is it?
$100, 99.
It's nice though, particularly nice. Look at the wood inlay in the back in the metal. Okay, I think I have to get the camo Cybertruck wrap leggings.
There you go.
We scare because we
Boo!
care. It's very cute. It's way too big for any of us though.
I'm a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world. Are you
plastic?
Are you gonna go?
I think so.
Okay. Sun shirt. I wonder if it changes color in the sun.
Or just
I don't know. It's a bat and a baby bat. It's very unique. I like it.
I do.
Pretty color. Well, Don's got a NASA shirt, but he doesn't have a space shuttle shirt. I got the table loaded up and Michelle's getting that metal bird feeder loaded up. I helped her fold the smaller side of her middle row seat so she could pass it through from the back. She was like, oh, it does that. That's cool. Slide through, no problem?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, like home base.
All right. Thank you so much for shopping with me today.
I had a blast. We had
It's
a lot of good
3:15 p.m. I think we may have broken our all-time record but we did all 3 stores today.
Yeah.
It wasn't just in the big store, although that was most of it. And thanks for being my this week with all my tests and stuff. I know I've been hard to live with for the past week, but we got good news in there. My cancer antigen came back at a 26, less than 38 I think was the number. That's good. It's where it usually is. It's all good. So I'm done worrying for 6 months, I swear. I swear. Thank you. We got such good deals.
We did. It was a great day.
It was.
Love you, girl.
Love you too. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome, pretty girl.
I'll consider coming inside, but it's awfully air conditioned in the car.
Well, it's nice inside too.
Okay. Need in the house, Marty? Marty don't waste no time. Hi, nighttime. Oh, I love you. These guys were my kitty finds, a salt and pepper shaker and a tea bag holder in the shape of a kitty. Michelle said I had to have it. You know what time it is?
I guess it's time for me to, what is it?
Help me model my stuff, I guess. Yeah. So go ahead.
We have a nice green box here.
We have two.
Can be yours.
Two boxes. Yes. Yeah.
This one feels like it's got something in it.
Yeah. Well, they all got stuff in it.
Well, this one is. I only got one thing in it, looks like.
Two things. This is our happy place and the dance as though no one is watching you.
Oh,
and those are both going outside. Those are both headed outside.
Okay.
So there's 2 shirts of yours that went home with Michelle by mistake and the buy 6 get 2 free. Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, that's 1 pair of leggings for me.
Yeah, the leggings.
Navy blue, not black. The towel over there, of course. There's 2 towels. One's green, one's blue. And these are the Cybertruck wrap.
Yeah.
Don't you model them like you're going to wear them. That's just funny.
Okay. Sounds good.
That shirt's for you.
Oh,
it sort of mimics a blue jean shirt, but it's not. And I just kind of liked it.
Short sleeve.
Yep. So that's for you. And there's the blue towel. So all that stuff's headed to the laundry, but not yet, not till we're done with the bag. And then the astronaut pillow.
Yes, I need my
space. And you're not allowed to need space from me either, because that's what I told Michelle. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's everything.
Wait, cool.
There were 2 kitty cat jewelry pins, costume jewelry. That's in my purse. That's something I wasn't expecting to see. I guess Stripe wanted in and I'd shut the door and I didn't know, and that's kind of dangerous territory there, buddy. Are you ready to go out, Marty? I guess Stripe wants to come for a visit. Stripey? Stripey, you coming? He goes, Mom, it's so hot. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So I'm sitting here and I've just had this thought that, you know, all these wives, they want their husbands to quit watching the Tesla videos. You know, they've had one, if you've saw one Tesla video, you've seen them all. And me, Dawn likes energy and climate and other stuff. And I'm like, please, can we just put on a Tesla video?
What about a battery? How about that?
No.
Heat pumps? No.
The problem is Rob comes on too late.
That's right.
He really, for our watching, viewing, he comes on to his, especially since it's a daily thing. It's, you know, kind of more important than the newspaper at our house, but it just comes so late in the day. Yeah.
Sorry, sweetie.
It's okay. Hi. I asked Don if he'd take me out to the grocery store to get a chicken for the kitties.
Yep.
And whatever else I see that I want or need.
Yep.
So I determined today that they're not putting in a turn lane. They're simply making it about a foot wider and they're putting in a curb. So I'm asking Don to look, see where the storm drains are.
Yeah.
That's not far enough for a turn lane. And then you're still nobody behind us. Over here, they're putting up the cement.
Yeah.
And this assures the curb. This assures the curb, sidewalk, whatever. That assures to me that there's no turn lane there.
I didn't see a turn lane either.
Yeah, I just assumed that a church with that much traffic on this busy road over here in that curve where people can't see good would have a turn lane. But it doesn't look like a turn lane to me.
Kia.
Yeah, there's an EV6, but we just had an R1S go past us. Yeah. I didn't see it. Dawn did.
Yeah, the SUV, not the truck.
Yeah.
That's the first SUV one I've seen, other than that guy brought it to the Tesla meetup. That's the first R1S I've seen in the wild.
Yeah, me too.
Other than the one that was brought to the actual Tesla meetup up there a couple months ago.
Cameron. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I thought that's Don parked there, but there comes another white Y. Pulling in just a space over. So I bought chickens and ribeye steak. I mean, what else does a girl need? It's not the best looking hanging basket ever, but for $2 clearance, it can go by the mailbox. The deer may eat it, but then I don't have to cry over it. I didn't think the dream sets came out till August 1st. This could be a accidental early release. Well stocked today. Oh, they actually have one of the botanical gardens here at this store. Wow. Just make sure if you're following along, I used 2 of these and some extra parts. Not a lot of extra parts, but if somebody sorted all the Matchbox by type, it's kind of funny. And they have cars, but I don't know that these are anything new than from the other day. Well, thanks for chauffeuring me around.
You're welcome, pretty girl.
It wouldn't be the same if the car just did it all on its own, and even if I didn't have to like hold the wheel or anything, it wouldn't be the same.
Oh, it wouldn't be the same.
Sorry, you won't be out of a job.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, I had him take me to Walmart too. Well, I'm used to going out on Thursday nights to Taekwondo, and we're fasting again today, but just 48 hours this time, not 69, shooting for 72. So
no eating tonight.
No eating tonight meant getting out now was, you know, get us over that hump of, although all that food, especially the ribeye steaks I bought at Harris Teeter, that was a little hard.
Yeah, well, I was actually hungrier before we went out. Now it's got me, like you said, over the hump.
Yeah. I suppose it's possible we'll decide to eat sometime during the day tomorrow, but we're for sure not eating tonight. We're at like 26 hours now or something thereabouts.
Yeah.
So I haven't done a Walmart rant in a while. Well, I walked down to the self-checkout on the pharmacy end where we were parked, and there was green lights from the other end of the store, so I walked that way, but when I got down there, they were basically telling me they were closing that self-checkout, you know, have to go to another register. And I was like, why? Because we're short-staffed. Well, the self-checkout is pretty, I don't know, it doesn't require a lot of staff to run. So I found another register that wasn't all the way at the other self-checkout, you know, a real person. And I got in the line, and her family was there buying stuff, and they were having this big old chit-chat. Okay, I get it. Your family comes to see you while you're working. You say hey to them. I'm cool, I swear. But there was like milk all down the conveyor belt. Somehow there was a leaky milk that had been up there. And of course, I don't want to set my stuff on that. And I was like, you know, can you turn it on so this part will go forward? And she eventually realized I'd ask her to do that, and she did it. And then, you know, of course it had smeared all along the way, so that really didn't help much. And I said, you know, there's milk all over your conveyor belt, but she kept on talking to her family like life was, you know, just, they were sharing a drink back and forth, you know, talking. I'm honest, if I'm gonna go to a real person, I want their attention while they're checking me out, so they do it without errors. And, you know, I was willing to do it myself, but they ran me off. And, yeah, anyway, oh yeah, Don's pointing, this is,
the new parking lot.
The Ample Storage here gave the town of Fuquay this piece of land. They donated it. I'm sure that's a good tax write-off, but it's gonna be a parking lot. And it's just been sitting here empty the entire time I have lived here. So, yay for doing something with this piece of land. Everybody said, that is so fantastic. Thank you, we can always use more parking. Blah, 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 but why is all the parking on this side of town instead of the other side of the railroad tracks down near Aviator? I mean, down near, up here by Aviator, but they want it down by Stick Boy in the other part of town. So there was, yay, that's great, and that's not good enough, all in the same breath on the Facebook post. Well, really, in all fairness, those parallel spots on Main Street suck. and people don't want to park one block over, although this is certainly one block over. But I mean, I think there's ample parking downtown if you're willing to walk a block or two. And these are not New York City blocks, people. These are like little podunk, like, you know, the length of 2 regular houses blocks. These are not, I don't know. And then there was another big stink this week, coming up here on the left where the old police department is, and the old furniture store, and the old Hardee's, I think, which turned into a chiropractor or a dentist's office or something for a while. Anyway, they want to put up another new building, even bigger than the building they put up by the bank, you know, that we monitored here over the last year or so. They wanted to be 3 to 5 stories tall and have national chains mixed with local business, and, you know, include some parking or whatever. And people are like, oh, we need this for the vitality of the town, or the whole town will dry up and we won't have an economy, to we've lost our small town feel. Who wants a 5-story building right here on the old part of Main Street? I tend to be with that crowd. I have to admit it. I do. But anyway, coming up here on the left, the town owns, this is the town hall now, owns all this land from here down to the stoplight. This entire block is owned by the town now. And so they want to either, and that includes these 2 buildings, which certainly need help. Okay, nobody's arguing that, but it's going to take this park and probably the parking lot, and that whole block is going to be some new gigantic building thing. But it's not, I mean, it's not a done deal, like super far gone in the planning stages. But the town had built, had shown specs for this building 2 or 3 years ago, and I guess it got tabled for a while, and now it's untabled. And they're either willing to lease the land to some developer or sell the land to some developer if they'd agree to develop what the town wants. So I don't know. This building up here, the tall building they put in, it's 3 stories. So I certainly agree that the 5 stories is what set people off. I think if they would stick to 3 stories, people would be somewhat okay. You know, this building here hasn't been the end of the world. We've never set foot in it, but there's a Mexican restaurant down in the bottom, and there is some residential spaces back behind it. And maybe there's a bar, I guess, there too. Financial planning, I don't know. But it's always busy with the Mexican restaurant. That building has not been the end of the world. But I don't know. I don't like the 5-story plan either. Just saying. So sometime in the next couple years, you'll probably see me start reporting on that. And oh, leaving town on 401, headed to school. That building that had all the green insulation on it when Dawn and I drove past it a few days ago, that is a Wake Med building. Finally, we have learned that is going to be the start of a medical complex there on the north side of town. So I guess UNC is already in town with an urgent care, but there's Wake Med Primary. Maybe my doctor's office will move up to that building. I don't know. Which is really convenient to the house on Judd Parkway, so I don't love the idea of it moving to the other side of town. And Duke isn't here yet in town yet that I know of. They're in Holly Springs, though. They're not too far away. So anyway, it's a medical building. Yeah, so a ton of people at South Park tonight.
I think their car's on fire. Smoking or doing drugs? I don't know.
There's definite smoke coming out of the car. There's a Tesla. I don't know what was going on. They seemed a little excited about it, so
yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe it's something on fire, because there's like...
Yeah, they were kind of excited in a not good way about whatever that was, so hopefully things are...
Oh, you don't have to worry. All these kids now have 5 cell phones apiece. So it's not an issue.
Well, I don't hear them hollering. I mean... virtually hearing them holler fire. The people on the basketball court aren't running over there to assist, so we don't have any fire gear in the car, so it's not like we, you know, a smart adult might have been able to help them handle the moment, but I don't know. We don't have any equipment. I don't even have will really water. It's already going on 8 o'clock. Somehow the day has just gone away. I want to use parts from this tree planting vehicle set for, thank you, nighttime, for the botanical garden. And I don't feel up to the finishing touches on the garden. Plus I'm waiting on parts I ordered yesterday. So, yeah, and the person that had the parts is in California and they didn't ship them today, even though I ordered them last night. So there's that. But their day is still not over yet, so maybe they will have at least packed them. I'm going to fool with this for a few minutes is what I'm trying to tell you. Hi, nighttime. Hi, honey. Hi, boo-boo. All right, the tree planting vehicle set 41707 is complete. It took me about 50 minutes. It was really fun. I mean, first off, I really like the little water pump here to fill the watering can. That tells a nice story. And the little place where the people work, where they do their stuff at the botanical gardens, that's pretty cool. It's complete with the squirrel. And of course, it gave us a cute little purple wheelbarrow. And these plants that are over here growing, that's nice. And the vehicle, the truck vehicle is cool. It has this little, whoops, it has this swing arm, which would be where the tree is. I was thinking, you know, there are a lot of people that build Lego and they're all about the scene. Like they really like to show action for the minifigures and they like to show, they make it look alive. I guess I don't quite have those capabilities. Like I was thinking, should I build like a tree branch that this thing is carrying, you know, or something? So I you know, but anyway, it's really cool. And these things will all either be near the botanical garden or they're going to end up on the base plate outside the building somewhere. So it's was definitely worth doing that set. And just so you know that this tree planting truck is an electric vehicle, it has a little special charge piece that came out this past year where Lego had started to put electric vehicles in the city. There's been quite 3 or 4 sets this year that are all the electric vehicle ones, and this one comes with the charge plug there. So that's where you're supposed to plug it in at.